food is very important, and my aim, or like say my desire, is for everyone who watch my video to make nice and tasty food for their family and their loved ones. So in today's video, I'm going to make stew. I'm going to be showing you how to make stew in a very nice and palatable way. Well, please keep watching this video because you have a lot to learn. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Amechi Sarah and I'm a YouTuber, and I post cooking videos where you could learn a lot. Please click on the notification bell on your phone so when I drop new videos you get to see it. So today I'm making stew. You know, it's like a tradition in Nigerian homes to like make rice and stew on Sundays. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. Let the work begin. Now I've blended my tomatoes and this is it inside the pot. I put it inside the pot because I want to cook it to dry the water. Then before I start frying, I just blended just my tomatoes, like only the tomatoes. I also did justice to my pepper, onion and crayfish. As you can see, I blended all of them together. I added a little crayfish. I kind of like crayfish even in Indomie. Yeah, and I had a lot of pepper because I don't want this stew to be lacking any form of peppery vibe. Yeah, these are my whole blends. So now it's time for my tomatoes to start getting heated. I want to ensure that this tomato is dry enough and doesn't have any water content because it's going to make the food more tasty. And please be close to your kitchen if you are doing something like this. If not, you see this foam you are seeing, it will scatter everywhere. So you have to be close. And there's this system I've learned also, placing a wood across anything that is boiling to prevent all these foams up to like pour. I usually do it with my spaghetti and the rest. So I really like goat meat, so I'm using goat meat for this stew, and I'm also sprinkling salt so I could wash it properly. I wash my meat twice to remove all forms of germs. Yeah, then start washing it because this meat, so many hands have touched it in the market. Need to wash your meat properly. Then I turn in my water. You can see some trace of blood. Why washing of your meat is very important, like twice is just the best. So after washing my meat, now it's time for my meat seasoning. I have my sliced ginger and garlic, and now I'm adding my onion inside. Like onion add taste, ginger and garlic too, they are really superb. So I add some salt to taste to my meat, depending on the quantity of meat you are boiling. So you add salt. Salt is very important, but not too much. I also add some dry pepper because I really like pepper, and it's not a must. It's something that is optional. I like pepper. That's why I use pepper for almost everything. Yeah. Then the whole meat spicing is still going on. So I add some thyme to the meat and also 3 cubes of seasoning. You don't need too much so you won't have a salty meat. Then I add some curry and 3 cubes of seasoning. Then I also added goat's meat seasoning to enhance the taste of the goat's meat in the stew. So I use my turning gari to like stir this meat together to ensure that the ingredient like enters the meat properly. So I have this tradition of not putting water in my meat at first, but putting it on fire for the meat to bring out its own water. That's a good way of ensuring that okay, this goat's meat taste and the whole ingredient they moisturize together very well. So you can see the meat is on fire and it has its own water. Then later you add water to it. So now I've added water to my meat. I'm going to cover it to boil. You ensure you add the quantity of water you know that okay would boil this meat. So now the meat is frying, and I also add a ball of onion inside the oil to maintain the oil color. Using the same oil you used to fry your meat, to fry your stew, add taste to the food. So now I'm frying my pepper, onion and crayfish first before adding my fresh tomatoes. This helps enhance the taste of the stew. At this point, I've added my blended fresh tomatoes, and I also added some tomato paste to this stew. So I keep stirring it to prevent it from burning. Yeah, and keep adding little quantity of water. When you put a whole lot of water, you see the stew start flying out of the pot, and that will definitely make you waste your stew and dirty your kitchen. Now I added salt, little salt to taste, some curry. I added 2 cubes of Maggi to this stew because I'm adding my stock, which my stock is very, very spicy, so I don't need to put too much spice in the stew to prevent any kind of excess salt. You keep adding your stock, like your meat water, to prevent the food from burning. Then you keep turning it. At this point, I add my meat to the stew, my fried meat to the stew, so that the meat can feel the taste of the stew better. Well, this is optional. Some people like to eat their meat fried without having any stew wraps on it. So when I have my meat inside, like, I turn it together so that the meat, can feel this, can embody every taste of the stew. The stew is ready. You can see very glossy. Thank you so much for watching. We have come to the end of today's video, and if you learned anything new, I need you to leave it on the comment section, and if you have a question, leave it also on the comment section. I need you to like. Please also subscribe to my channel. I love you. Watch out for the next video. Thank you.